Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am dyeing some fabric because I have a custom order for some cushion covers. So I've just set up my rig, I'm about to pop in the ice, and Miso has even decided to join us today, just hanging out there in the corner. So everyone say hi to Miso. Alright, let's get the ice and get into it. So as always, I've just pre-soaked my fabric in the soda ash for 15 minutes. And then I've left it out to dry overnight, and I have 2 pieces of fabric wedged in here, so it should be interesting because I haven't actually dyed fabric for quite a while now. I've just been doing t-shirts, so hopefully it works out well. Let's get into it. Okay, so first things first, I'm just going to load the cup up with some ice. This time I'm using like long and skinny ones because the other ice cubes were just a little bit big, so hopefully these ones fit in there a little bit better. Okay, so the dye has finally run through all of the fabric, and next I'm just going to bag it up in plastic and leave it for 48 hours to process. So we'll see you guys in 2 days. Okay, so it's been 2 days and now I'm finally unbagging this. Let's rinse until the colour of the water goes clear. Okay, so now it's time to put this one in the washing machine. Let's go. Now let's pull them out of the washing machine and see how they look. Okay, so there we have it. These ones turned out pretty blue. There is a slight gradation, but there's not really a lot going on here. It's a little bit darker here, and then a little bit lighter here, and then again a little bit darker here. And then for this one, we've kind of got it starting off quite light here, and then going a bit darker around here. Now the fabric has dried and you can see that it actually doesn't have much of a gradation or change. So I think I'm actually going to put it back in the cup and then put like a black or my thundercloud over it just to give it a little bit more variation. Because yeah, it did seem like it had a bit of a gradation, but as it's dried, it's almost looking like a single colour, but it's kind of good because the base colour of the fabric I didn't really like. It was like an unbleached, so it had that kind of brown rice, kind of not quite white, but not quite any colour happening. So yeah, I'm just going to prepare these ones and we're going to go round 2 for this one. You'll see that I just have the fabric again soaking in the soda ash, and I'll let it soak for about 15 minutes. And I might even let this one kind of dye while the fabric's still wet, now that I've got my base colour there, and hopefully we can get some more like flowy fun effects happening. So yeah, we'll just come back in 15 minutes now. Now comes the fun and messy part. So I've changed into some clothes that it's okay if it gets dirty. I'm going to squeeze out the fabric from the soda ash and put it into my trusty cup. And then we're going to start adding the ice and dye and have fun watching the next time lapse. So let's get into it. Managed to get this ready. I'm just going to squash it through here. Hopefully it doesn't fall through. My trusty coat hanger here. Put that like so, and hang it into position. See how blue the gloves got? I'm pretty sure I have it on my face right now too, but it's all good. Just gonna grab the ice now, and then we're gonna start loading in that next colour. For my colour this time, I've just mixed up a bit of turquoise and thundercloud. I've done it in a ratio of 1 to 3 so that hopefully the black doesn't go too black, but I get a bit of a different blue from what I have right here. Just finished washing and drying the fabric, and this is what it looks like this time, and I'm super happy with the result. Last time it literally just looked all the same color when I unwashed it, so I wanted to give it just a bit of a gradient to make it a bit more interesting. And I'm quite happy. If I zoom in a bit, you can see how it's not just like a regular gradient, it's got these kind of interesting natural patterns happening. And this is the other side, and again, yeah, I'm just really happy with how the pattern turned out. So that is all for part 1 here. I don't want to make the video too long, so I'm going to cut it into 2 parts, but in the next video we're going to get this fabric and we're going to cut it up into cushion covers, so follow along if you'd like to see that. Thanks so much for tuning in, and see you next video. Bye!